You make it look like it's magic. Oh, yeah. 'Cause I see nobody but you. I'm never confused. Hey, I'm so used to being you. So I love when you fall unexpected. 'Cause I hate when the moon's expected. So I'ma care for you. So you don't pay it, no mind. We live in no lies. Hey, you're my favorite kind of night. So I love when you fall unexpected. 'Cause I hate when the moon's expected. So I'ma care for you. I'ma care for you. Yeah.
Hey guys, alright, so today I'm going to be talking to you about the Jordana Cosmetics 2-in-1 Concealer and Foundation. So if you want to see my thoughts, well, hear my thoughts on this product, then just stay tuned. Alright guys, so let's start off with the packaging. Now as you can see, this product comes in a nice little squeeze out tube. I really like the tube. It has 1 ounce of product in it, and a little really goes a long way with this product. As you can see, it comes with a little thin nozzle that you can squeeze out the product onto your brush or into the back of your hand or on a palette, whichever one you feel comfortable doing, and then using it from there. As you can see, I have some product caked up around the nozzle. Well, these things could get a little messy, but you know, it's nothing really hard to clean or whatever, so this is just quite fine for me, and it's a little bit of a twist rather than the pump or like the regular tube drugstore foundations come in. So I thought that was pretty cool, you know, and it controls some of the mess actually when you're pouring out foundation straight from a glass jar. And even when you're doing a pump, sometimes the pump squeezes out a bit too much, but with this you can really control how much product you want on the back of your hand or on the back of wherever, and all you have to do is adjust the pressure with your hands, and as you can see, it squeezes out really easily, and it goes back in if you happen to like press it down on it too hard. So I think the tube design of it is quite fine. I don't need anything else, but that's just my preference. Now I got 3 colors, and the 3 colors that I got was number 12 mahogany, number 10 golden caramel, no, number 10 is actually toffee, and number 9, which is golden caramel. Now I used number 9 to conceal, and I used number 10 as a foundation, and number 12 of course to contour my face with, as you saw in the demo. Now the shade match of these foundations, well, the 2 that I bought that were in my face shade range, I felt that the match was really nice on me. Now number 9 and number 10 are really similar. I almost couldn't tell those 2 apart, but yeah, I would think the difference would be like slightly in shade, but more so in undertone. Number 10 is a lot more yellow than number 9 in my opinion. Number 10 is more so with people with my skin complexion that has really yellow undertones, and then number 9 to me looks as if people with more of like caramel or dark gold or maybe even like olive skin undertones. So yeah, these 2 were really similar. And I believe that it's just a matter of which undertone you are, or if you're in between foundations really, that you can use these. But I think that I could get away with both pretty much. But yeah, like I said, I just tend to stick with toffee because it's a lot more yellow, and I like foundations that could really complement my undertone, and it's not a bad match for my skin tone as well, so that works. Because you know, you have foundations that match your undertone, but then it's a little too light or a little too dark. But in terms of shade range, I feel like these 2 were really nice for me. Let's get on to whether it's a foundation, whether it's a concealer, or whether it just does a great job at both. Now, using it as a foundation, let's tackle that first. I already told you guys that it matches me really well. I love the way it matches my complexion and both my undertone. Now, the way this went on as a foundation, the product is kind of thick. It is really kind of thick and creamy, but at the same time, the foundation is very lightweight, and I really like that. The minute I put it on to the minute that I let it set on my face, it felt very light. I felt like I didn't even have anything on. Right now, I still feel like I don't have anything on. It's been like a good amount of hours. By the way, I haven't blotted or anything, just to let you guys know, but we'll get to that in a minute. As a concealer, I felt like it covered really well. I think it covers better as a concealer than as a foundation. To me, when you use it as a foundation, I feel like if you're using a brush, you're not going to get as much coverage as you would if you were using it as a concealer, and more so using your fingertips when you're applying or blending out this product. Now, with that being said, the instructions does say to apply with your fingertips, and if you want the best results, I do feel like you should do that, because let me tell you, this product, it is so amazing when you blend it out with your fingertips. I saw a major difference between when I applied it with my brush onto my face and then when I started doing my highlighting and applying it with my fingertips. Listen, this thing just blends out so well. My cat is basically in my closet, like, making a disturbance, but I just hope he doesn't pull down my backdrop. Anyway, like I said, this product blends out so well underneath my fingertips. Like, I've never had any kind of product, high end, low end, middle end. I've never experienced a product that blended out so well in my life, like, ever. So this gets an A+++ for blending. It goes on so smooth, like, it just makes your complexion look so velvety smooth and like silk when you blend it out with your fingertips. So I was really impressed with that. Now, you guys know I apply all of my foundation, whether it be liquid or whatever. Well, I mostly wear liquid, but yeah. I apply all my foundations with my Real Technique stippling brush, and I did get some streaking, but it wasn't as bad as, you know, previous foundations that I've tried. So what I did to correct the streaking that I got was I just used my beauty blender to blend out the rest of the foundation as well. The coverage, it says that this is maximum coverage. Well, to me, this coverage, this product is medium to full coverage. Now, just like on my first coat, like, it covered really, really well. It didn't cover everything on the first go around, but it covered really, really well, and I was really impressed with that. Now, if you want to go ahead and add some more, you can, but I wouldn't recommend piling up with this foundation, mainly because it's so thick and it's so creamy at the same time. So if the more you layer on, the higher the risk of you getting this product to crease on you, and it's really not going to be cute at all. Now, I applied this foundation at around 3 o'clock, and it is now, let me see, it is now 8:10 p.m., 5 hours. And I'm seeing some oiliness. Of course, I do have oily skin, but I did not blot it once at all. And on top of that, this foundation doesn't even say that it's going to keep you matte all day, so you really can't knock it for that. And it's not like I look like a complete grease ball, but you can tell that my oils are seeping through in my T-zone and in my highlighted areas. But that can easily be corrected with some blot powder of your choice or some Ben Nye powder, whatever. My cat is in my drawer. Why is the cat squeezing in my drawer with my weave? Oh my god, this cat. Anyway, that. Now, in terms of how the staying power of this foundation, so far the staying power is really nice, but I do notice that in certain areas where I move a lot, like around my mouth and like certain areas like my nose over here and like my forehead, the foundation does tend to settle into some of those cracks. Not really bad, but like if I look at myself up close in the mirror, I can see the foundation trying to settle in the cracks of my forehead, and I can see it settling around my nose. Once again, I think that can be corrected with just, you know, blotting the foundation a bit. So it's not really a big problem with me, but I just thought that I should mention it to you guys because some of you might be turned off because of that. When I apply this foundation, I would really recommend you guys to apply it in sections because it dries super, super quickly. And on top of that, like, working with it, because it dries so quickly, like, I felt like I was mixing concrete where my brush turned so hard so quickly. So I really, really had to apply this foundation a lot faster than I normally do. So if you are working with this foundation, I do recommend that you guys apply in sections and use something other than a stippling brush, because my stippling brush just turned to cement after that. It was really, really hard working with it. But it doesn't dry to a point where you can't blend it out some more, like with a beauty blender or something afterwards, it just dries to a point where, hey, you need to, you know, do something else. You can't keep doing this. This is going to pull your skin. So yeah, so when I applied the foundation, well, more so really when I applied that layer of concealer to it, like I just got so much luminosity in here. And at the time I really liked it, but you know, you got people with oily skin, you know, we tend to stay away from foundations and concealers that make us look overly highlighted, because we already have oily skin, and that's gonna be a problem, and it's gonna make us look like a big grease ball. So at the time I liked it, you know. When I applied my Missy Lynn highlighter over that, I was like, bam, hello, 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 hello. Oh, if he like it, he can put a ring on it, a chop. Yeah. So I like the whole highlighting action that was going on my face after that. But like on a summer day, I'm not gonna be into that, because I'm gonna look like a complete grease ball after that. So I'm probably gonna go really light-handed when it comes to this foundation and in the summertime. So yeah. But so far, this thing is really holding up really nicely. It's only $4.99, you guys. So for the price, and for this to be, I think this is Jordana's first time actually making this kind of product. For their first try, I believe the shade match was really nice. They did a really good job considering a woman of color like myself into this product, and the price point is excellent. Like I said, $4.99. You can't beat that. So yeah, I think that's about it that I have to say about this foundation. It's a really great purchase. I don't regret it at all. I will be wearing this foundation again. It's more so like of an everyday foundation to me, like if I'm not really going anywhere, but I don't want to look too made up, but then I want to still look like semi-flawless, you know? So yeah, I believe it was a really good purchase. I would definitely recommend this to you guys to try out, but you know, don't just take my word for it. Search it up online on YouTube, so you can just break my leg then. True. Anyway, search it up on YouTube, hear what other people have to say about it, and then make your own determination. Don't just rely on one person's opinion of a product. Decide what you want to do, and if you pick it up, awesome. Tell me about it. Let me know how it works for you. If you don't, that's totally fine. I'm sure they'll come up with something else that you're going to want to pick up, or maybe not, you know. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll touch you guys soon. Bye. Snirruve.